Hi guys, welcome to TMXing Adventures. My name is Lisa Keegan and this week is all about manual making. So last week and the week before we did manual modes of our Thermomix, learning how to grate and blend and steam and stuff like that. And this week we're taking it another step further and we're integrating it into recipes. Last week was kind of, they stood on their own. This week we're putting it into recipes. So I do hope you're taking away some hints and tips for your Thermomix. Now do say hi if you're watching on today as well. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do some grating. I'm about to make some beautiful manual rice noodle fritters. Now this is a recipe I just found online on Google. I had some cooked rice noodles left over. We often use rice noodles in the caravan instead of rice when we're having curry and stuff like that, and sometimes I cook the whole lot because I don't like to have an open packet, and then you end up with cooked ones but they're kind of sitting in the fridge. You don't want to leave them in the fridge for too long. 48 hours is kind of your maximum you want to leave them in there because they're a rice product. But yeah, this is how I'm going to use them. So first thing we're going to do is pick some veggies to grate. So I've got here a couple of zucchinis that needed using, carrots, leave the skins on, it's okay, a little bit of purple onion, we're not huge fans here, some herbs and some veggie stock. Veggie stock is a must. So we're going to first of all go grate down our veggies. So, oh, except I got a dirty bowl still. Let me get a clean bowl to start off with, shall I? Don't you hate it when that happens? Sorry guys. Do say hi if you're watching on today as well. And if you know what you're having for dinner, do share. I'd love to know what you're having, and I'd love you to inspire everyone else with what you're having as well. Sorry about that. Let's keep going. So, zucchini, in it goes. Carrot, in it goes. Now it's not a huge amount. It's probably 150 grams of each. Tiny bit of purple onion because we're not fans, okay? Now, last week we learnt that our chopping speed's speed 5, and it tends to take about 5 seconds to grate or chop something down. So let's do that now. Speed 5 seconds. Now check your texture and see if it's exactly what you want it to be like. If you need it finer, take it finer. But of course, the more fine you get, the more liquid it will have, so the harder it is to bind it together. But let me show you that. That's spot on, perfect for what we need. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my noodles to it. So I will weigh the noodles in for you. I can kind of guesstimate that was somewhere around the 150 gram mark, each of those. The original recipe was 200 grams of dry noodles, which obviously you soaked and they sucked up the liquid. I'm not actually completely sure how much that is in wet because I didn't weigh it. So let's just see what it is. And that's the kind of the beauty in kind of winging it. So 300 in that one. And I reckon this must be about 100, 150 in here. Let's have a look. There we go, 550 all up. I reckon you could go a little bit less. Maybe I should have had a bit more veggies. Let's see how we go. Now, normally if I was at home, I would put some sweet chili sauce in there. That's probably our favourite thing to have with this. However, I don't have any in the caravan, so work with what I've got. I got some parsley. And I think as well, coriander, I think is typically what this recipe would be done with. However, we don't do coriander. Ick is kind of the only words I've got to describe that. And then not too much veggie stock. Look, I'm nearly on the out of my veggie stock. I'm going to have to make some more. Probably about a teaspoon is all you want to do. If you go too heavy on your veggie stock, that fell off the knife. It doesn't want to stay there. It's going to get too salty, all right? And you don't want saltiness, so you're better off adding salt at the table than having too much. So then the last ingredient is your binder, which is 3 eggs. So we'll put those 3 eggs into the Thermomix. We're going to put the lid on, and now it's important we go in reverse. If you go forward at this point in time, you are going to lose all your texture in your beautiful rice noodles. So we want to go reverse, which is down the bottom here, okay? I don't know if you just noticed, I actually was pushing the number instead of the button, but that little button underneath is your reverse. If you're on a TM5, it's across the bottom on the grey section, and on a TM31, from memory, it's a button. Yeah, it's a button, a rubber button on the side. So we're only going to take it up to speed 2. We want to coat the noodles and the veggies in that egg. And then I'm going to have a little sticky beak as well to see how long this is going to take. Shouldn't take too long. However, I am an impatient cook, so let's see how we go. It isn't stirring the top of those noodles, so I'm just going to go a bit faster. And now I can see it's coating those veggies. So I'm on speed 3.5 reverse. Now I reckon they're done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on a hot barbecue. So you could do it in a fry pan with some oil in it, but I'm going to have a look at what it looks like and see how much that looks like in there. Now I've got to say my noodles were slightly damp. So what I'll be doing on the barbecue, if I can grab a spoon to show you, is we'll just be putting, actually better still, I've got this little cup, be doing a bit of a scoop and on the barbecue just to cook that off. All right, I will take a photo of the final product. Obviously here and now kind of can't show you, I don't have the hot plate, it's outside, but that's what you're aiming for. Let me just grab a plate and show you that texture. So that was from the zucchini before. The texture is very much omelette egg like. Can you guys see that? It holds its shape. It is primarily made up of the egg in there that's coating that, and then we're going to flip them on the barbecue. So as you can see though, you probably could add more veggies to it if you wanted to. You can see there's a lot of noodle in that. However, my family will love that. The kids are going to absolutely adore that. That is made a huge amount, being that there was that much rice noodles in there as well, that it was at 550 grams of cooked rice noodles. So I will take a photo of the final product. Give this a go. Can you see how chopping integrates into a recipe really easily? That you could even take a guided recipe and chop your own things into that and make it your own. So if you need help with this though, I am only a phone call or a text or an email away. Please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know if I can help you in any way regarding your Thermomix or getting a Thermomix on your bench. There's a fantastic offer on at the moment. Actually, there's 2 offers to choose from at the moment, which is awesome thanks to Thermomix in Australia. So if you want to take advantage of one of those, please let me know, or share the info with your friends and family, and if they want to take advantage of it, please pass them my details. Otherwise as well, the other news I'd like to share is if you're curious about doing what I do, I'd love to hear from you. So I've been a consultant now for 7.5, nearly 8 years in October, and absolutely love sharing Thermomix love with all of you guys, and my family and friends as well. So if it's something you're curious about or interested in, there are information sessions you can jump onto. So please let me know. I'd love to give you the information so you can decide if it's something you'd like to do. And we do find often the people you will introduce to a Thermomix are people that would take a long time if it was me to introduce. Because you are the influence, you're the one who inspires them, it happens a lot quicker than me being an outsider. So if you've ever thought about it, toyed with it, this time of year is a fantastic time to join our team, and I'd love to mentor you and see where it takes you. I couldn't have imagined 8 years ago I would be doing this right here, right now. So anyway, that's it from me today. Thanks to those of you popping on and saying hi. Have a fantastic evening. I look forward to coming back to you tomorrow. I think we're moving locations tomorrow morning, so I'll be coming from a different place, but take care, and I look forward to seeing you then, and give some chopping and some fritters a go in your Thermomix and let me know when you do. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.